Transform. Hey everybody, it's me, NerdFan16, which you get here on YouTube, and here it is once and sort of for all after my preview from Retro News, The Raid 2. So, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a really big deal for me because I actually like the first movie. And what is The Raid? So, I'll start by talking about the first movie, Redemption. It's basically an Indonesian equivalent to like a SWAT movie slowly turning into a Kung Fu movie. And it was really awesome. The whole thing, the first movie was just a bunch of an entire 20-man SWAT team goes into an apartment complex. It turns to shit real fast. They lose their ammo, they lose their gear, and it had the best CQB fight scenes I've seen in like a long time. And I'm really sorry about the blotchy camera angle. I got Spring Weather does a lot of things. Blotching up your camera, definitely one of them. Anyway. Long story short, you're not here to talk about the first movie. If you are, go buy it. I recommend getting this and the sequel on Blu-ray because that's what I did. For a mere $10 on a Best Buy sale, I got the Blu-ray, and it came with English dub, good features. It came with the I guess the deleted fight scene during the game Warfare. Spoilers ahead when it comes to that subplot, I guess. I'm not really gonna go too heavy on the plot because a lot of the actions of the fight scenes, the driving, and just this movie in general just speaks for itself. Having a dub was definitely helpful the first time around. So yeah, the plot on 2 pretty much picks up right where Redemption takes off, and Roma, the only one of the many surviving police officers, pretty much says, "I got my cop part. I found my boss here. You're telling me he's not enough to take this place down? He's part of the whole thing." And I think one of these trench coat looking guys says, "Yeah, you need to go undercover." And it just spirals down to like a 3-year oasis of like insanity. Him in prison trying to keep one of these guys in check. Who ended up being a big rabbit on a lot of cases. A lot of interlude with Indonesian mafia and Japanese mafia. To make a long story short, this is kind of like the Godfather 2 of action movies, to be honest with you. It feels like it coming in, and definitely felt like it coming out. Words really can't describe how awesome this movie is. So I'll just fast forward to a lot of the action sequences, because plot is basically what, if you want to know more about the guy that survived the movie, it does focus him very heavily to, I really wish I knew the guy's name. I really apologize, I'm not good with Indonesian names. Again, if that's even in the country or of origin, please let me know in the comments down below. What else? To the main reason why you stay for these raid movies is mainly the action, mainly for the guts, mainly for the gore, but the choreography on just all the fight scenes, even early on, like during the prison riots, during the first couple of undercover jobs that Roma had to do to stay in the cartel, was kind of intense kind of stuff. Like just going to a stupid sex shop, just trying to talk down a guy, turns into a bullet fest real fast. Like again, just telling you every single thing that's going on. Action movie, like it's action sequences wise, it's just spoilers on its own. Even my preview might have been a little spoiler, I'm not entirely sure. This might be the shortest review ever if I keep gushing about the fight scenes. So, to make a long story short, the only Godfather elements is mainly within the crime family, like them betraying each other to like not start a war, and when they do start a war, shit just gets heavy real fast, and it just goes crazier and crazier. Like if you seen the first movie and you saw how intense the fighting and the choreography and the plot can go, imagine that with a bigger budget, with bigger scripting, better casting decisions, at least internationally I think, and it's just that in more ways than one. So I guess overall, because I really want to watch it again, because this is one of those movies that makes you really want to see it again, just to make you think, wow, I sat through that. That's awesome. There might have been some light plot twists that I might have missed the first time around, like maybe another SWAT guy wasn't undercover before Roma. I'm not entirely sure. Again, spoiler tags, comments, all that noise. So with all that said, do I recommend these two movies? Where were you the first 4 minutes into this video? Yeah, I recommend this movie. I recommend the first movie. I recommend getting them on Blu-ray. I recommend the Netflix run. I recommend anything that you can do to get this movie. So yeah, for the DVD itself, or the Blu-ray in my case, it was definitely worth a buy. It was like $11 at Best Buy, and if you find it on sale that cheap, do it. Just don't think, just do. If you're into these kinds of action movies, you're definitely not getting disappointed with this kind of movie. You're really not. And yeah, so that's kind of it. I know it's a little underwhelming, but trust me, this is the Raid. These kinds of high level tension and just the plot and the actions, like I said about the movie in total, just makes you just sit there and go, wow, I really just sat through that. So me being speechless out of the way, this is NerdFan16 Retro Kid here on YouTube saying, yeah, that was the Raid. That was awesome. I wish I could say more, but again, it would have been a lot of spoilers. So I guess it's the first of many, well, first or probably last time I'll be doing spoiler-free stuff. Come back next week when I do more regular news. Take care. Bye. Buy it.